Hey, welcome everybody. This is CP Cards and Dice. This is part 2 of our game 117 in our Mets replay. We find ourselves in the top of the 8th inning. It's going to be Lee Mazzilli leading it off against Adrian Devine for the Atlanta Braves. We are in Fulton County Stadium in Atlanta. And it's Craig Swan still on the mound for the Mets against Adrian Devine for the Atlanta Braves. Here's the pitch to Mazzilli, batting lefty, switch hitter batting lefty. Defense 83, that's going to be out of range for defense. It's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman. Horner up with it, fires to first. One away. Johnny Stearns, wheelhouse for Stearns. He already has a home run in this game. 58, wheelhouse, that's going to be outside of range. 58 is going to be a fly ball deep right field. Back goes Matthews, makes the catch. 2 away. And it's Joel Youngblood. He's 1 for 3 with a double. That's in play 10, and that's lined. Base hit, pulled down the line. That's going to roll around the corner. Around second goes Youngblood. The throw to third, and he is safe with a 2-out triple. Joel Youngblood. 5 is in play. We rolled a 10 in play. Youngblood at 10 is a triple. Wow. Makes it all the way to third. And it's going to be Jose Cardinal now. Cardinal's 1 for 3, flied out, struck out, and singled. That's 6 in play 38. That's going to be an out. Ground ball, first base. Dale Murphy takes it himself, and that retires the side. Game 117. The Mets are about 10 games below what they were in actuality. They almost lost 100 games. They lost 99 games in 1979. I'm having a great time using payoff pitches I really like, and I wanted to send Joe a message. These boards, I know he's going to redo them soon, and I'd like to see them in a booklet, a spiral booklet, so they're not kind of all over the place on me. They just kind of put everything together into one booklet, and you turn the page, kind of like what APBA has or what History Maker Baseball has. I like that system. And he can do that easily, maybe a little spiral bow. He doesn't have a lot of charts, and you don't go to those charts very often once you learn the game. So it would be great to just have a small booklet nearby. It's nice and neat, and it's, you know, aesthetically appealing. And all right, Barry Bonnell. Now I think I got to look it up, but I think Barry Bonnell eventually played with the Mets at some point. He's got decent speed or decent base running ability. He's a pretty good bunter. Got some power. I believe Barry Bonnell has a solo shot in this game as well in the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Barry Bonnell's going to lead off against Craig Swan. Mets are up by a run. 9. Ballpark. This is trouble. 44. This is trouble. Bonnell, we didn't want to see that. A 9 is ballpark. It's going to be wheelhouse. Right-handed batter, 1-88. So we're going to roll for a home run. 1-39 is out of here. The game is tied, and that's a deep drive to center field. Back goes Mazzilli to the track and makes the catch at the warning track. Whoa! This freaked that freaked me out for sure. I thought that was out of here. Pepe Frias. That's an 8. That's tough. 64. A tough 64. It's a ground ball. Second base Flynn. 4-3. 2 out. And now it's the pitcher spot. We're gonna have to bring a pinch hitter. Pinch hitter is going to be Mike Lum. Mike Lum is going to pinch hit. Then we get another pitcher. Let's see who the pitcher is going to be. Bo McLaughlin's going to come in and pitch. He actually pitched in this game 2 of a 3-game set. I'm going to go out. Hold on, I'm going to let my dog out. Back. Mike Lum is going to be pinch hit here against Craig Swan. And that is Snake Eyes wheelhouse. 47 against a lefty. That's going to be 47 against a righty is going to be a line drive base hit to right field for Lum. 2-out single. Pinch hitter Mike Lum. Now Lum Not a very good base runner. So we could bring in this boy right here, Jim Wessinger, to pinch run. That's normally what he did that year. So Wessinger's going to pinch run for Mike Lum. Pinch runner. And this is from the Fringe Player card set, which now are available in this very, very high quality card stock. So I love Joe for doing that. Jim Wessinger. He's going to be running, and he's a 10. Stolen base. I have no stolen bases, but he does have a. Okay. So Jerry Royster's the batter now with 2 outs, and Wessinger's on at first. That's a foul ball. Pitch from Swan. That's a 7. That's tough. A tough 57. And that's going to be a fly ball, shallow right field. Danny Norman comes in, makes the catch, and that retires the side. Go to top of the 9th now. Top of the 9th. It's going to be Bo McLaughlin comes in to pitch. Bo McLaughlin. I'm using a 10-inch iPad with iScore, free app, to keep track of my stats. All my stats are in here for the season. Like Dan Norman is at bat against Bo McLaughlin. Let's see what Norman is doing this season for the Mets. Doesn't play very often. He's got 29 at bats. He's got 13 hits. Batting .448. So not too shabby. He's got let's see, home runs. He's got 2 home runs. And RBIs. He's got 5 RBIs. So Dan Norman doing pretty well here for the Mets. That's a 7. Tough. A tough 60. Tough 64. And so right is a strikeout. Norman down swinging. High heat. The high cheese gets him. Doug Flynn was 1 for 3. That's an 8 in play 62. In play 62. And that's going to be ground ball second base. Royster to his left. Flips to Murphy. 2 away, and it's going to be Craig Swan. Now we're going to let Craig Swan go here and try to get a complete game out of him. He had 10 complete games in the season. 2 out. That's a 7. That's tough. 21. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Mets in the top of the 9th. We go to the bottom of the 9th. The Mets 3 and the Braves 2. Can the Mets hold on? It's the heart of the order. Gary Matthews, Roland Office, and Bob Horner. Here's a pitch from Craig Swan. 4. That's in play 41. In play 41. And that's going to be a pop-up to the left side. Taveras under it, calls for it, makes the catch. 1 away. It's her 2 outs away. Roland Office, lefty. 7. Tough. 0-2. That's a strikeout. And Bob Horner with 1 swing in the back and tie up the ball game. And that's a 9. That's ballpark. Exactly what we didn't want to see. 0-8. So that puts us in the wheelhouse. 1-55. The game is tied. 62. It's lined. Base hit. Holy moly. All right. My goodness. Base hit for Bob Horner. Just missed getting a hold of one there. And Horner's on at first. It's not a very good base runner. And that's a 6 in play, 92. And that's going to be a line drive and caught by the shortstop Taveras. Timed his jump perfectly, and that's the ball game. The Mets hold on, barely hold on. Swan with a complete game. Swan is going to get the victory, and the loss is going to go to Mickey Mailer. And that's all she wrote. We're going to watch the actual Met game on MLB.com, and then we'll come back and finish up this series. I'm playing 1 series every weekend while I'm still working, using payoff pitch to finish our. Now next we'll be playing game 118 of the Mets replay, the 1979 Mets replay. Braves are at home. And we're going to start setting it up. We're going to use actual lineups. And that's all she wrote. So I'm going to sign off right now. This is part 2. I got somehow something happened either to my internet or to YouTube, or I don't know what happened, but I got cut off. So this is part 2. Mets final. Let's look back at what the deal was here. Line score was Mets 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors, 6 left on base. The Braves 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error, 3 left on base. Take care.